Tuesday afternoon, Mr. Trump's former campaign manager, Paul Manafort, was found guilty on 8 criminal counts by a 12-person jury in Alexandria, Virginia. And then just hours later, you had Michael Cohen, Mr. Trump's longtime personal fixer and personal lawyer, also plead guilty in a New York courtroom. And what he pleaded guilty to was that he, at the direction of Mr. Trump, had paid off 2 women alleging extramarital affairs with the now president on the eve of the 2016 election in order to influence the result. So these are obviously 2 huge developments. They're both the result of Robert Mueller's ongoing into Russian meddling in the 2016 election, which has already stretched on for more than 15 months. And while both the charges against Mr. Manafort and Mr. Cohen do not directly relate to Russian meddling, this is a huge deal for this president and this White House. So President Trump has had a very interesting response to both of these 2 cases. With Mr. Manafort, who maintains his innocence and did not plead guilty, Mr. Trump has commented several times on his case, calling it very sad, which is obviously very strange because Mr. Manafort was found guilty on several tax and bank frauds by a jury of American citizens. And also suggesting that Mr. Manafort had stayed strong by not making a deal with prosecutors. And in the immediate aftermath of Mr. Cohen's guilty plea on Tuesday, Mr. Trump was silent, which, as we know, is very unusual for this president. And it wasn't until Wednesday morning that the president first commented on Mr. Cohen that he was a terrible lawyer and he would not recommend anyone hiring him. And basically he chastised Mr. Cohen for making a deal with prosecutors, which he said Mr. Manafort hadn't. It's interesting, you know, when you talk to a lot of Democrats, both after this recent event and before that, you know, a lot of them like to avoid this I word, the impeachment word, because they think it's going to turn off voters in the 2018 midterm elections. But a lot of people are saying, look, you know, if, you know, Mr. Cohen is an unreliable witness perhaps, but at the same time, he is testifying. He has testified under oath that the president ordered him to impact the 2018 election and to pay off these women. And Mr. Cohen's lawyer has said that is a crime for Mr. Cohen, and it should be a crime for the president. And while, you know, a president under current Department of Justice protocol doesn't face a legal prosecution typically, it really is a question of whether this will be resolved politically. And if the Democrats do take back the House in November, will they launch impeachment proceedings against Mr. Trump?